sa mga turang arigay na matantulebo. Isa warato ko rin na turangan na iliuliw ni matantu. Turangan na Prime Minister. Sa mga turangan ginabanua. Inate na wara rin na turangan na rokotikiwa. Naruaro ni kuwa. Kanaruaroa. Ibuka binabinatag ni Abalebo. Nabanua ko tabua. Kanabi mata tamata rin dola. Inandela ni Bonoy tabua. Ni Ramembo si Romay. Nindebo na binding-inding ilebo. Makay sala. Inaitutu ba ilulun matantu. Galargi at inatetere. Malumalumo. Inadela ni Bonoy tabua. Nagkaswele ba turangin na butuyawa. Largi at inatetere buwari na turangan na minista. Ibi ba tor na katagi. Taon-taon ni Bikor lebu. Ano matambosin taon ni. Memur me bulang ito kay nakamin dolabi. Nabono nilen raviseu. Nabi mata tamata. Erena gi nabono itabua.
Nah, sa division na kamu na bilang kamu na sa kanila. Wala mo na kamu na sa kanang turang na twitabu. Sa yung masakit ko na kamu na napupunta na yung legislation pang matentu. Dan masakit siguro na turangan na maraming minista. Kung sana turangan na komisna, turangan na pa, kung sana yung legislation pang matentu. O hindi ka masakit ko na kamu na namuha mo na anak na may mga turangan tayo sakit ko na ng basopa. Ano sige lang ito. Nasa mo alam mo na yung turangan tayo. Nasa mo alam mo na bilang ito. Yang karta kalay na namto kamu na mesul na kana be bakalong matag. Kalong matsato na banwa. Naga sa to mon turang pito. Naga sa to na ni bengarabi ni matentu. Tumusa na kana lut. Mana.
Guaratori kita turangan na iluli ni matentu. Tori kita dali bono ba turangan na ten anda matari kita rogotu ikiuba. Roro bina di kuan de babina bina bakal lebu ibu anak kelung. Le babina bina tagina le amaru mane le li bakal matentu. Kele na le munjala ni bono na sikale bina di kuah. Raro ko biang antok kabale buna turang na tuita bua. Ale mi ado malan le mundel di bonu.
Gaya lang ako na makakalawa mo sa tayo ito kumay. May kaya ito ko nawa, ganyan lang pinindala ni Bono na turangan na titabuan na singali mo na buwa. Sa Malaysia mirat ako na yung galoy mga turanga. Sa Malaysia mirat ako na siya mga turanga. Musa may monro turat ako na may muyang ko na mga turanga na singali mo na buwa.
Ito kami rin ito mata na singali mo na buwa. Sa baturang-turi kina matentu. Ang guaratori na turangan na iliw-liw na matentu.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Nangawaliw. Turangan na hulang ito kay iliw-liw ni matentu.
Our chief guest, the Honorable Prime Minister, Turangana Tuitabua, government ministers, Commissioner Weston, respected religious leaders, the District of Tabua and the senior government officials, the staff of Tabua Town Council, ladies, gentlemen, and children. Bulamina ka Tabua. It is a great honor and personal pleasure for me to welcome you all here on the occasion of the opening of the Tavua Multipurpose Court. In particular, a special word of welcome to our Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. And your presence here is not only a joyous celebration of the occasion, but it is an expression of your interest in the lives of all the Fijians. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Prime Minister is also best known in bringing peace to a racially divided country. His vision is also to make all Fijians live better. Say, once again, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, most of you will recall that during your carnival, I did mention that the multi-purpose court will be open in 2 weeks' time. And today, we are here and so fortunate to have the Honorable Prime Minister to do the honors, and a promise kept. It is a matter of civic pride that Fiji First Government have and will continue to assist municipalities through its challenge funds in terms of capital projects, and this is one such project of many more to come. Local government is here to stay, to serve the needs of our community. Likewise, it is my hope that all sectors of the town will support and contribute with the required efforts in assisting the councils in achieving the positive required outcomes for the common good of all. With that note, ladies and gentlemen and children, it is with great pleasure that I call upon the Honorable Prime Minister to address us all and open the Tavua Multipurpose Court. Honorable Prime Minister.
Bula Vinaka, and a very good afternoon to you all. I am very pleased to be back in the West, and especially in Tavua, which seems to be thriving more and more each time I visit the town. Let me begin by thanking the Turangana Tui Tavua and his people for the traditional ceremony of welcome conducted in my honor this afternoon. These ceremonies are always a reminder that our customs have never been stronger or more relevant than they are today. They are at the center of our national life and will always be a source of pride for every Fijian. It's always a pleasure for me to launch any facility that provides the Fijian people with more opportunity for sport and recreation. So I'm delighted to be in Tavua to formally open your new multi-purpose court a day after I opened a similar facility in Nasinu, as I've mentioned. But before I talk about the importance of this new amenity and of sport generally in the life of our nation, I want to say a few words about the general security situation in the country and some of the events of recent days. And some of you will already know more than 50 people have now been charged with sedition and urging political violence. These cases are before the courts, and as I've also said in the Itoke vernacular, I cannot comment on them directly. But as Prime Minister, I want to reinforce what the Police Commissioner has already said, that the situation is under control and that there is no need for the public to be alarmed. We have the means to deal with any challenge to the authority of the state, and we intend to do so with every legal means available to us. There will be no so-called independent states established in Fiji. Anyone who swears an illegal oath will face the full force of the law because it is illegal. Anyone who encourages political violence will face the full force of the law because it is illegal. And this needs to be understood by every Fijian. I have an important message for the whole nation. Do not be swayed by those who seek to divide us. Do not listen to their lies and do not listen to their false promises. Because if you break the law, you will be punished. I also ask you to think for yourselves and examine the facts before you do something that you might regret. It is a lie to say that the Tauke way of life in Fiji is threatened. Goko bi balangai tiku na bilos taki selaka tingango weekenda enangonongo. It is protected in our constitution for all time. It is a lie to say that Christianity is under threat. Gona bilos taki alaku may nangoni binding dingi. Ito ni singirin tamasu bi Jisu. Goya kalos taki. Religious freedom and our right to be a Christian is protected in our constitution for all time. We have translated the constitution into Itaukei and Fiji Hindi, so read it for yourself. It is the supreme law of our country. And when you do so, you will realize the truth of what I'm saying, as opposed to the lies you are being told by people trying to manipulate you for their own purposes. Theirs is the mindset of the past, the misguided thinking that led to the events of 1987 and 2000, which tore our nation apart. That thinking was wrong then, and it is wrong now. I repeat that there is no threat to the Tauke or to Christianity. Anyone who says so is lying to you. So I ask every Fijian to turn their backs on these messages of division and hatred and embrace the new era of opportunity that we have forged by working together as one nation. Where there was despair before, there is now opportunity. Where there was division, there is now unity. Where thousands of our children were deprived of an education, we all know that there is now free schooling. Where ordinary Fijians were often deprived of basic services, we know now that there are now new roads, electricity, and clean water. Where the elite once benefited at the expense of the rest of the nation, Fiji is a fairer and more just society for everyone. And we are currently enjoying the longest period of economic growth in our history, promising more jobs and more opportunities for everyone. So I urge every Fijian to look to the future and the wonderful opportunities and possibilities that await us if we stay united and we stay strong. Don't take my word for it. Look around you today at this new facility in Tavua, which is part of the ongoing national upgrade of our sporting facilities. And then think of other things that we have done recently to make Tavua a better place. The rehabilitation of Gavi Park, the upgrading of the local squatter settlement, the upgrading of footpaths in the town, the new multi-purpose hall and gymnasium, the new compactor garbage truck. More than 600,000 invested over the past 2 years alone to benefit the people of Tavua. At every turn, the Fiji First government is finally giving the Fijian people the services they deserve. But we can only do so if we have stability in the country and confidence in its future. And we will not and should not tolerate the kind of instability certain people are currently trying to provoke. Put simply, any insurrection will be crushed, because it is not in the interest of Fijian people as a whole, who are sick and tired of a tiny minority trying to sow division and insecurity and holding our nation back. If they talk about division, they spread lies. Stand up to them. Tell them that they are wrong. Tell them about all the positive developments in Fiji. Tell them to think about the future, and tell them to think about our children. Tell them to be patriotic. And if you hear about or see any illegal activity, report it to the police. The onus is on every Fijian to keep our nation stable, to keep it safe. As I said yesterday in Nasinu, sport is one of the best ways to unite our country. And there is no doubt that we have entered the golden age of sport in Fiji. To have both our sevens rugby team and our under-23 football team qualify for the first time for the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro next year is a fantastic achievement. We all look forward with great anticipation to the Rugby World Cup. As I also said yesterday, the seeds of our success on the world stage are planted in venues like this, where ordinary Fijians gather to learn and perfect the skills they need to achieve excellence for themselves and our nation. So whether you play volleyball, basketball, football, or netball, you now have a modern facility worthy of a community and the games you play. And Tavua as a facility, it can be proud of. The $98,000 it has cost to provide this facility is certainly money well spent. It is an investment in the future of local sport. It is an investment in the sporting future of our nation. An increasing number of young Fijians are using their sporting prowess to carve out lucrative professional careers for themselves. And we owe it to them to give them the best we can afford and to encourage others to take the same path. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fiji First government is committed to providing Fijians with the best sporting facilities we can afford. And as our economy grows, because of the direction we have set, we intend to provide Fijian people with a great deal more, and especially in those parts of the country like the West, where the need is greatest, or where Fijians have less access to infrastructure. I want to thank everyone who has been involved in getting this project off the ground, and I now have great pleasure in officially declaring the Tavua Multipurpose Court open. Now, and God bless you all.
Naka, ando lang ko ng netball ko. Parau, rua tol, lebih ingat Tavua. Mana na Tavua.
Give